and welcome to my Let's Play of Klonoa. Originally known as Klonoa Door to Phantom Meal. The Wii version is just called Klonoa for some reason, so we're gonna stick with that. So, we shall name a file, my own name. This is actually one of those rare games where I can actually fit my full first name. Just a little observation for kicks. Yeah, it's a little bit weird that usually games have like 7 characters, which is like just one short. It's kind of frustrating actually. But Klonoa, oh, I don't know if this is actually voiced or not because I don't have audio.
Sometimes when you wake up, you know
basically, this is an old platformer released by Namco, not even Namco Bandai, just Namco, in the 90s for PS1, and was remade for Wii in, I think, 2009, I want to say? Not 100% sure on that, actually. Anyway, that is our title character, Klonoa, who almost got a huge redesign for this version, but because of backlash, they actually decided to keep his classic design instead. I'm playing with a Wii Classic controller, by the way, just FYI. You can also use a GameCube controller if you have a Wii. If you're playing on the Wii U, you're out of luck. If you're on the Wii, then your other options are the nunchuck and also just the Wii remote sideways. And yes, I'm totally talking over this cutscene, but to be honest, it's a standard platformer fare. Also, there's not a whole lot of English in this game. There is an option for English or a fictional language, and I think I selected the fictional language because, to be honest, to me it sounds better than the real language, because it just sounds weird hearing them talking in English, considering how cartoony this whole game is. Anyway, that is our sidekick character named Hupo, who's basically our Navi, Tattle, whatever comparison you want to use. And, that tower just got completely wrecked, and is really ominous. But it was all a dream, apparently, as far as we're aware. Or, I guess this opening is kind of open to interpretation. I always thought it was sort of a dream, but it could also, now that I think about it, it could also be that, oh, this is just a past event that he's, like, reliving in a dream, basically. Like, maybe this happened a long time, the opening happened a long time ago, or maybe that is just a dream, and this is actually the prophecy, basically, that something's crashing into the bell tower. So this is a very pretty looking game, despite being kind of old. And actually, did you see that? Something crashed into Bell Hill. Let's go and take a look. Yeah. I'm gonna be reading the dialogue because it's frankly all in the fictional language, so might as well read it. Pause for a moment. No options here, so never mind. I hope the options didn't reset. This is one weird game that actually doesn't use the control stick. It only uses the D-pad, which is really weird. It's like, why have the option if you can't use the control stick? One of the unique gimmicks of Klonoa is being able to throw enemies into the foreground and background. These guys are like propeller enemies. This here is your collectible. It's like a weird crystal prison-y thing. I don't get it either, so don't ask how that equates to being a prisoner. But this is also a checkpoint here. You can also just press B to attack regularly, or if you're using the sideways configuration, you can use 1. So basically, your main form of attack, not course of attack, your main form of attack is the wind bullet, which is like Hupo's main ability. The wind bullet doesn't always work on things, so sometimes you actually just have to pick up enemies and throw them. But in any case, we are going to have our second cutscene here, where we get to meet a new character. Hey, you, hold up there a minute. You guys. Wow, this text speed though. You're up here, I'm up here. Could you be more specific? Oh, there you are. Listen, I got something I need to ask you guys. I'll be right down, so just hang on for a sec. Whee! No pun intended, because this is the Wii version. Wow, his arms are disproportionately skinny to the rest of his body. I'm Balu. Who are the two of you? Well, this is Klonoa. He's from Wind Village, and my name is Yupo. Okay, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, his arms are disturbing. Anyways, I don't know what it was, but did you guys hear that big boom a little while back? My statue of the songstress Lafise didn't get damaged or anything, did it? So, Lafise? Wait a minute, you don't know who she is? She's the songstress who sings the Song of Rebirth. Never heard of her. Maybe they shouldn't say that. You kids today got no culture. If I had $1. Okay, so we have to get to the top of the statue, I suppose. Which is amazing, and you know, since the feast lives in the legendary Moon Kingdom. What? I'm building this tower so I can get there and visit. You really think it's a reach of the Moon Kingdom? Are you saying you doubt the power of my love for the feast, huh? No sir, no sir. Power you love? Like the song? Well, anyway, we better get going, Klonoa. Right. So Klonoa, I don't even know what he is. It was really nice meeting you, Balu, Baloo. Yeah, you too. Well, watch out for yourselves. I'll just go back to my creepy obsession here. Oh, boy. Thanks, guys. So that sounds like a bad idea, building a tower to the heavens. It's like oxygen. Because getting to the moon, that's kind of a long distance. Okay, do that, and take you out. These guys spawn infinitely, which is the thing. If you actually need enemies for anything, more likely than not, there'll be infinite enemies spawning, so don't worry about stuff like that. You actually want to go the upper path, if I'm not mistaken, because it goes to items before looping back to the main path. Okay, or maybe I'm mistaken. We'll have to wait and see. Again, it's been a long time since I've actually done a full playthrough of this game, so pardon me if my memory is a little bit shaky about certain sections. Yeah, this is one game I've been wanting to replay for a long time, and I figured this was a good opportunity to do so. I think that was an extra life, if I'm right. Okay. Another thing you can actually do is I think you can actually drop down here, though I don't know if there's anything. Oh, you can't drop down there. But this actually gives me a chance to demonstrate something, potentially. Actually, it doesn't. Never mind. Like Splatoon, ironically, which we just wrapped up not too long ago, this game has a feature where if you die, you actually have to recollect everything. For the longest time, I didn't actually realize that, and it took me forever to finally figure out that. So I was missing a prisoner, and I absolutely could not find him because I just forgot that items go back if you die. Here is basically one of the main visual gimmicks of Klonoa is weird 2.5D stuff. 2.5D it basically refers to stuff that's in a 3D environment, but technically it's like got a 3D effect to it. Wow, that didn't take long. Guess we're moving straight on to Vision 1-2. I forgot to check options to make sure the voices weren't in English. Vision 1-2, the Songstress and the Dark King. So, ow, I almost totally messed that up. Also, because I've been playing Overwatch, oh, of course, it always comes back to Overwatch, huh? Since I've been playing Overwatch lately, I keep thinking the lower button is actually jump. It's not. It is absolutely not. So what I'm saying is, like, normally in games, B is jump. But B is attack in this game, so it's actually kind of throwing me off. And I did a special move without even knowing that that did a special move. Did I get the thing? I did. Okay. Just making sure. There's an egg there. This guy has a shield, so we can't directly wind bullet him from the front. We actually have to go from the side. Also, I almost died. You can float by holding A. Yeah, most games that remap controls for other consoles remap jump to B to basically match up with the A button and X button on an Xbox and PS controller respectively. Also press up here and you go onto the minecart. There are a couple minecarts, and there is an aspect of completion that involves collecting all the gems if you want. Doesn't really benefit you if you ask me. But minecart sections are notoriously hard because you only have one shot at them. Also, checkpoint is a clock. If I didn't already say that, I think I did, but I'm not 100% sure, so just in case. There are two paths here, so we want to go the lower of the two. That guy almost messed me up, actually. Yeah, gem completion is not on my to-do list. We'll just go for base completion, I think. Going along this path, we have this hidden room, which has a checkpoint for some reason. This guy's really tough, so to defeat him, you have to just toss another enemy into him. That's what I meant by enemies that can't be defeated by using just the wind bolt. So, I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not sure if I actually am, but I feel like I'm missing something. Though, to be fair, this exact same feeling happened last time, and it was something really dumb. So I'm not sure if I'm just being paranoid, or if I'm legitimately forgetting stuff. Oh, I remember. Just push this guy off the cliff, basically. Oh wait, you can't. Actually, you actually want to pick him up. Pick him up, go up here, and here is actually a hidden egg. Voila, gems. Surprisingly not a prisoner. Okie dokie, go over here, and we have more fans to deal with. Not like fans, like as in actual fans. Do that, and that does not work, so we actually have to go the long way round to actually pick that up. This is not the path to progression, but the path we want to go first. General rule of thumb in gaming is if it's not on the main path, it's probably important. So do that, and voila. I feel like I ran into this exact same problem on my practice run of missing one, and I think it might be the same one. But I don't remember which. Like, I think we passed it, actually. Shoot. I'll have to go back and get it, I suppose. This one, toss an enemy into it, and it should open up the way. Yeah, I'll go find it off screen. At the end, probably, unless it's further ahead. I thought they usually went in order, though. Oh, there it is. There we go. We are actually on track. I forgot that one was there because on my practice run, I was so tunnel visioned on the one that we just got, the one in the egg. Because I missed it and I couldn't find it, so I just remembered that one really well, and I thought that was the last one. We finally made it to the top of Bell Hill. Huh? Who's that? It's Mario in a cat suit. No, not really.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. This is the songstress of East. Well done, Joker.
Oh, it was my
It's my pleasure, Lord Gadius.
What's going on?
What's going on?
It's that songstress.
It's that songstress that Baloo told us about. I can't decide.
At last, the
Alas, the famous songstress. I got the voices mixed up, by the way.
I'm
afraid I cannot allow you to save the world with your song of rebirth.
There is no need for this.
There is no need for this world to be reborn. I shall imprison you in darkness and bring about the destruction of the world. This hat reminds me of the medics from Assassin's Creed 2. The doctors, not medics. That was awkward. You're so funny, sir. Now, Joker, give me the pendant.
My lord.
My lord. Well, now, isn't this strange? It doesn't seem to be here anywhere.
What?
What?
A pendant?
A pendant?
What do you think they need that for?
What do you think they need that for? Hmm? Well, it would appear that we have mice. No matter the feast is in my power now, Joker, I'll leave the rest to you.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. I didn't catch that.
What are they
What are they
going to do?
gonna do? I feel like the text speed is greatly inconsistent in this game. That's a problem I have that I don't remember having originally. Now then, little mousies, come out wherever you are.
Guess we don't have any choice.
Guess we don't have a choice. Right. Gotta kick this guy's butt. Okay, and also the bell has the same symbol. Am I whatever here? It's just some little baby mice. Well, this won't do at all.
Who are you people anyway?
Who are you people anyway? What have you done with the songstress Lafice? Why do we always have to say the songstress Lafice? Just call it the songstress. Children these days have no manners. Well, I guess I have no choice. I'm going to have to teach you to a rather hard lesson. Okay, what's that? That does not look good. Now, it's showtime. But I don't get cable. That's a really obscure joke, actually. On Rongo Lango, make sure you watch out for your backside. Thanks for telling us your weakness. And the reason I got hit was because I forgot that it's D-pad, not control stick. I'm not kidding, that's why I got hit there. So basically he'll jump over you like that, if you're careful, and basically you just attack his giant candy cane tail. He'll also start doing this attack, which is really well rendered. But then he'll do a shockwave attack, which sadly the enemy is inside of his tail, so he can't actually pick it up. After the shockwave goes away, you can actually get a hit in, and then voila. And that did not work as intended. So shockwave is actually the best attack you can actually get because it leaves him wide open. And with that, Vision 1-2 cleared. Pretty easy. Though this game is kind of a kid's game, so it's not too surprising. Impossible! Well, anyway, I won't forget about this. We'll meet again, brats! Oh, did something just fall out of the bell?
What's that?
What's that? Go after it, Hippo. I can't fly. A pendant! Songstress Lafice and a moon-shaped pendant.
Let's go home.
Gee, I wonder what that's all about. Yeah. Looks like you two have gone and found something pretty impressive, haven't you?
What do you mean, Grandpa?
This game is rated E10 for smoking, by the way. This here is the crest of the Moon Kingdom.
What's the Moon Kingdom?
What's the Moon Kingdom? Well, the Moon Kingdom is a place that's only heard of in the legends.
That guy in the tower.
That guy in the tower, Baloo talked about it, remember? So Grandpa, do you know if the Moon Kingdom really exists? Well now, I suppose it might exist, but then again it might not, because riddles. But I'm more worried about this Gadius fellow who kidnapped the girl. I don't like the sound of it. Gadius is probably how it's pronounced, actually. Whatever's going on, I expect us more than we can handle. Listen, you two, I want you to go and tell all of this to the chiefess of Four Rock Forest.
Come on, let's go, Klonoa.
Come on, let's go, Klonoa.
Right.
Okay, his grandpa was conspicuously absent from the cutscene as well. The Moon Kingdom? Yeah, like during the opening cutscene, like where was his grandpa then? Just saying. And voila, we have completed World 1. That did not take long at all. In any case, we have unlocked World 2, or Vision 2, which we will be tackling next time. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Klonoa.